All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. Imagine 3-4 years ago, you're a popping artist. You got the sound, you got the wave, you got everything. You popping. Everybody wants you on their hooks. Everything you touch literally becomes a hit. Then you have some label issues. Couple years later, you trying to cook back up. You release a couple tapes into the atmosphere. And now you can't heat back up. You trying everything. You dropping record after record. You doing interviews. You doing award shows. And you just can't heat back up. Ladies and gentlemen, young artists, it can happen that quickly. That's why when I see these rappers in positions, and I see some of these young rappers, they don't do interviews when they in a position of power. That's fine. You better stay hot though. Because if you fall off, my nigga, the media ain't gonna fuck with you on the way down when your name ain't as prevalent anymore. That is what happened to Rich Homie Quan. Not the second part, but I'm talking about the first part. Rich Homie Quan was that guy who was popping, and now he's trying to heat back up, man. Y'all remember when Rich Homie Quan hit the scene, the mainstream scene, when he had the record Some Type of Way? I don't you feel some type of way. Don't you feel some type of way. Well, that was just 2013, or maybe in this era, 2013 was ages ago. He was hot as a campfire. He came out with the Going In project, if I'm not mistaken. And then he had to join paparazzi, try to take a picture, tell the folks, get the fuck out my face, get the fuck out my face. And salute the Rich Homie team. I just ran into his manager about a month or two ago. I'm trying to get that interview set in stone. I would love to talk to Rich Homie. But imagine Rich Homie's position, man. After his big single Flex, he had some label issues. He took some time away from rap. He has admitted these things, and he can't get back hot, man. So he took to Twitter to vent, and then we'll come back and talk about this a little bit more. He says, is it just me, or does anyone feel like music nowadays doesn't have content or morals? Then a fan hit him up and was like, not all of it. I was listening to some old Lil Wayne and Plies, and they both had a story or message to tell. Then Rich Homie got back at the fan and was like, the key word is, you said they're old music. I said new music, and as in what I hear on the radio today. And then this dude said, you know, I feel the same way. I feel like Moneybagg got a message that he's trying to get across in his music. Then Rich Homie was like, I fuck with him, Lucci, and some more. Then another fan hit up Rich Homie Quan and was like, every song out gotta be a club banger nowadays. And then Rich Homie was like, not if you speaking from the heart. I don't want you to hear my music. I want you to feel it. Now, has Rich Homie Quan always made the most conscious shit? No. Some of the shit with Young Thug didn't have like the crazy meaning behind it. But for the most part, when Rich Homie was at his peak, he had some really good heartfelt music. You can say it wasn't the most deep lyrically, but it was, you could tell this was his story, his struggle, and he was passionately giving it to you. And Rich Homie's looking up, and he's looking at all this damn mumble rap. He's looking at what these hip-hop blog sites are posting. They don't give a fuck about no goddamn soul and pain in the music. That's why, honestly, me, as you know, somebody who's in the culture, I feel out of place a lot of the times because I can't rock with a lot of this shit, man. And it's all over the place. A lot of these young rappers get on the track and say, she can't fuck with me. She take my dick out my pants. She wants to fuck with the Zan. Like, literally, that is like the style of all rap today. And it's crazy to me that this shit is popping. Anyways, I'm not the hating type. But I want to ask you guys this question. If you're Rich Homie, what do you do in the position that you're in? He's got an album coming out. Go check that joint out. I believe it drops this Friday. And he's trying to figure out how do you heat back up, because he's looking around at these blog sites. They don't want to post about no Rich Homie anymore. And he's still a fairly young guy. Rich Homie's not older than 26, 27, is he? You know, and what would you do as an artist trying to heat back up? Would you go try to knock out a lot of features? Would you go try to, what would you do? Like, I want to know, would you try to kind of conform your music to this new age? And Rich Homie's 28, by the way, just to clear that up. What would you do to get back hot? Because Rich Homie is asking that question to the fans out there, and he's like, yo, do these niggas even have content? Do they even have a purpose for making these records? And my answer to you, Rich Homie, no, they don't. They're just rolling with the cool wave. They'll be hot for 6 months to a year, and then we don't even talk about them anymore. Thank you for the time and support. I want your opinions in the comment section below. I'm out.
want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.